Hey guys, it's Harry, and today we're gonna look how to play Westfield. I brought a good replay here of my Progetto, and that's the main reason. In your medium tanks, you should actually not go to the K line, guys, because on the K line the fight will get stuck, and you won't be able to push there most of the times. I would say 90% of the times you can't push the K line and win the game in the east. And you should always try and go to the heavy line no matter what tank you play and try and carry it over there. Of course there's some TDs that are probably too glass cannon to play it, but still you can still try and support the flank, the heavy flank with other tanks. And you see here I drive a little weird. I just try to avoid getting spotted from the hill here. That's why I drove in a circle around this, just to avoid getting spotted. And it's actually not looking too good here for the numbers. It's a lot of the enemy heavies here. I would say it's probably even, and by me going here, I actually make the numbers for my team better, or I make the outnumbering here for my team. And you see me driving quite aggressively here. I try to get a shot there on the ISU. I don't bother shooting the VK because he was at a too good of an angle, and now I'm in this position here, the B1 position. It's very strong and you can farm tons of damage from up here. I farm so much damage in different tanks. You can go here in a heavy tank, in a medium tank. You don't actually need armor to go here. I could actually go here in a Scorpion G as well and probably farm my ass off. So it works in a lot of tanks, and you see you get massive crossfire there on the enemies, and it's probably one of the strongest positions on this map. So you see now there's one Progetto and a Batchet in this position. The enemy T44 and ELC even 90 are here, and this will last for the whole game. There won't be a push coming in from the enemies, there won't be a push coming in from our team, and where the game is decided is here in the heavy line. And that's, I would say, 90% of the times, if you win the heavy line here, you win the game. I mean, by driving here, it's not guaranteed that you win this side, keep that in mind. But you give your team at least a higher chance of winning the side. You see, I've already found 1.2k damage here, and basically whacked some tanks here by crossfiring them. And I'm also getting some attention. That's another thing. Like you will see the AMX 65T and the 8015, they both face me quite a lot here. I try now to take out the ISU here. Unfortunately, I whiffed the second shot there. But my team is also playing quite good here. They're taking out the tanks. The IS-3 was like, I don't want to play there anymore, and he went into the E6 position there. And now I'm just trying to get some pens there on the 8015 weak spot. Looks out quite good. And you see, this is actually a bad example because the enemy is pushed in this situation, but still they won't win the game because those guys are still stuck here. There's so much open field there, you can't push anywhere, and they will just be stuck there in this position. So I'm now reloading APCR rounds just because I want to get more penetrations out of this. And try to get some shots here in the AMX. This first one went in. Second one into the weak spot. And now I'm focusing on the 8015 again. You can pen the 8015 on either side, over there and on this big weak spot. And there is that, 3k damage farmed. And now it's just cleaning up the side and afterwards focusing on killing the other tanks on the other side. And that's basically key play here on Westfield. You should always focus on the heavy side, no matter what tank you play. Try to outplay your enemies there, and then normally it's an easy win, except your team is playing completely stupid. So taking out the VK here, nice result. And you see, we finished the heavy line off. Now all the tanks can go into this positions here and just wreck what's remaining on the enemy team. I mean, the enemy team are at our base now, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. This goes too much in our favor that they have any chance winning this. And yeah, so if you go into this upper position and you even went through there, you most of the time just get stuck into this position, into that position, and you normally don't get out there. And that's why I would recommend you go into the heavy line, try and carry the heavy line, and then you normally win the game here for your team. Nice run there in the end. And the LC 90 also gets finished off, so a nice 5-minute game here, and we were able to farm 4.4k damage. Would I have been able to farm that much on the other side? I highly doubt it. And that's why I decide to... I basically go up there every time, except my heavies decide for some reason to completely abandon that positions. And still, also if you lose the heavy line, you can still try and fight the enemy heavies from some crossfire positions to maintain the side, because it's very important to win the heavy side, even if the enemy's forces are pushing through. Try to do everything that's possible to win the side. So guys, let's just take a quick look at the post-game stats. So for the post-battle results, we were able to pick up a first class, a high caliber for the 4,363 damage, not a whole bunch of support damage, only 240. We were first on our team, 1,281 experience, and we picked up quite a lot of credits because of the personal reserves bonus. I've had a little bit of APCR here, so that's why we didn't make too much credits for this battle, but it's still alright, over 100k. And that's basically it, guys. That's a short showdown on how I play Westfield, and I would recommend everybody to play it similar. I see a lot of players doing the same, going up there with their mediums and trying to win the heavy side, because a lot of people realized that the medium side is just a stuck game there, and you won't be able to carry you around by going to the medium side, except you're like in a triple platoon and you're pushing through there. That's basically the only chance winning the other side. And yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave me a follow on Twitch, and see you next time.